Okay, today I'm going to show you how to do an ombre nail, French ombre, baby boomer, whatever you want to call it. So first I'm going in, I'm pushing back the epinicium, and then I'm going to scrape any of the cuticle off the nail with the cuticle pusher. And once I do that, I'll go in with a cuticle bit, and this is sped up. Most of it is, I'll tell you when it's in real time. And then the key is to very gently go around because you don't want to dig in the nail, you don't want to create a ring or anything. So now I'm just showing you that I'm going to remove any remaining cuticle, not clip the epinicium, just remove any cuticle. I had to do it off camera because I couldn't do it on camera. So now I'm just going in, shaping the nail just a little bit, and then I'm going to remove the shine with the file, just very lightly, and then etch the nail. And then I am going to go in and apply the tip. I applied the tip. I'm cleaning off with YoungNails swipe right now to remove any residue. So I applied the tip, I blended it, I shaped it. I'm cleaning it with YoungNails swipe again, and now I'm going to protein bond, 2 layers of protein bond. Okay, so you want to put the first layer, give it time to dry, maybe like 15 seconds, go in with the second layer, let that dry, and then go in with your acrylic. So now this is in real time, this isn't sped up. I'm taking the cover color that I have, it's by YoungNails. I actually mixed YoungNails peach and pink together. And I had difficulties recording this and recording it and applying, so it's maybe not my absolute best application, but I'm just showing you I personally go in with the cover color first, with the foundation color, whatever you want to call it. I go in with that color first. I get 1 bead, generally start off with 1 bead at the cuticle area and blend it down. I usually like to get my cuticle area a little more flush, but I mean, you know, it was very difficult to do this on camera. Towards the end, I kind of figured out how to do everything without bumping in the camera, so excuse any shaking. So now I'm just blending down that cover color, and then I'm going in with some more monomer, and I'm going to wet the nail. Now I'm going in with a soft white powder and I'm getting a real wet bead, and I'm starting at the tip and I'm blending up, making sure that it's very wet. And generally I have an excess. Now I just remove that, but I just want to make sure my bead is very wet and that I have enough to blend up. So in this scenario, I'd rather have too much than too little. So now I'm just kind of leveling out. I'm just showing you that it's not level. So I'm just kind of leveling that out and making sure there's a nice, shape. And I'm just blending it, working it up. So once I finish manipulating the bead and working it up, I let it dry, give it some time, and then assess the situation, assess the fade, and see if I need any additional white at the tip in the fade area. And then I'll go ahead and show you guys that. So what I'm doing right now, and excuse the wobbly camera, I keep bumping into it. I took a very small amount, just adding about 3/4 down, seeing how I like the fade, blending it up, making sure it's wet, blending it up, and then going in and blending it back down. I didn't feel like the fade was good on the, what appears to be the right side of the nail. So I'm just adding a little bit more to that side, making sure it's a little bit wet, a wetter bead, and then blending it up. So then I let that dry, and sometimes I can get it in the first try with the first ball. Sometimes you have to manipulate it. So right now I'm showing you that I'm going in with YoungNails Speed Pink, and I'm showing you the color. It has a pink tone to it, and this is really, I think, one of the most important steps. Well, it's all important, but I had a lot of trouble. I'm just encapsulating the nail. I had a lot of trouble just because of the camera angle and letting the bead dry and trying to maneuver around the camera stand. So I just encapsulate the nail, but I use the Speed Pink because it has a pink tint to it, and I feel like it kind of blurs that line between the pink and white. So I just encapsulated the nail, and excuse it, I'm having to do a little extra filing because I did a bad encapsulation. It doesn't happen often, but of course on camera it would happen. So now I'm just going in and finish filing the nail. I'm shaping it. I'm going in and taking it in at the sidewalls just because that encapsulation was a little bit messy. You know, just shaping the nail how I like. And then I'll make sure the underneath of the free edge is cleaned up. And I'm going in, just shaping it, viewing it from different angles, making sure that it looks good from every single angle. So now I'm going in with my E-file, and I am going around the cuticle area. This is a ceramic bit. It's a safety bit, and I believe it's either fine or medium. I'm not 100%. So I am looking from the side profile, and again, I encapsulated it poorly. Again, that's just because it was difficult to do on my own hand. But towards the end, I kind of figured it out a little better. So I am just going through, I'm looking down the barrel of the nail, making sure the C-curve, it looks good, is nice and clean. The cuticle area is nice and flush. And again, this isn't like my best work ever, but I mean, it shows the gist of it. It's a good representation of what I do. So I just went and buffed it. I'm cleaning it now, cleaning around the epinicium, getting all the dust out. Then I'm using my OPI Axiom non-soak off top coat, my favorite. And I'm just applying the top coat. I'll put it in the UV light for 2 minutes and then come back in and apply cuticle oil, and you'll see the finished result. So I just rub the cuticle oil in. Excuse my other nails, they're so bad. So I'm just showing you the finished result. Again, it's not, you know, the absolute best I've ever done, but you get the idea and the gist. The process is the same. So I hope you enjoy. If you have any other ideas, any other videos, tutorials you would like me to do, just leave a comment, leave it on Instagram. Just let me know, and please subscribe, please follow, and thank you for watching.